Well, good afternoon. I'm making a slow-cooked dinner, so I've already seared off skinless, boneless chicken thighs in this heavy bottom pan, my le creuset. Now I have aromatics in there, which is garlic, onion, celery, and carrots. I'm going to saute them a little bit, and then I'm going to add a little wine to deglaze the bottom of the pan. Add everything back, and then add some button mushrooms, no salt added, diced tomatoes, and black olives, and pop it in the oven, 300 degrees for the next few hours until everything is nice and tender. And then that'll be served over egg noodles. Let me go get some wine. So I have about a cup, I would say a cup of red wine. Just pop the bottle open. I'm going to let it reduce a little bit, then add the tomatoes, mushrooms, olives, and the chicken back. If I need more liquid, I might add a little chicken stock or water, depending on how much. I probably want it 3/4 way covered, so it sautés or simmers nicely in the oven. It's going to do all the work for me, and the oven's just about ready. 4 seconds. You'll hear the beep shortly, but it's up to temp. There it is. So I'll show you what it looks like all put together before it goes in the oven. So I have all the liquids in there, and mushrooms and olives and the tomatoes. I did add 1.5 cans of water instead of chicken stock, keeping it lighter. Then I'm going to nestle the chicken in, but first I want to make sure this comes up to boil, because when you put stuff in the oven, it's better when you bring it up to full temp on top of the stove before putting it in the oven. So I'll show you what it looks like all together before it goes oven side. Chicken's in, it's simmering, smells really good in here. I'm going to turn off the stove top, lid it, and pop it in the oven. And I'll check it in probably about 2 hours, so let's see. I'll check it in a couple of hours, see how it's doing, see if it needs to add any flavoring. I'll add fresh parsley at the very end, and boil up some noodles. Or I think we might have some potatoes already. Haven't decided completely about what it's going over, but really, really aromatic. So I thought I'd share a quick tip with you. Paulie's on some medications, possibly for a while, possibly for a extended period of time, depending on how his heart adjusts, because it doesn't fully recover. So I have one of these little pill bottle doohickeys. I don't even know what they're called, but it's just much easier for me to fill this up once a week than to have to make sure he remembers to take all the multiple medications. And he complained the other day that it was the little letters on each compartment weren't visible, so I just grabbed my silver Sharpie and ran over the letters with the tip, which may make them stand out so much better. And you could certainly use that with like a neon one, although I don't think I have any neon Sharpies, but that would work as well. And I know to Teamsters, that's where they gave me this when I went to their office. So it's a beautiful 71-degree day. Look at that. Gorgeous, 71 degrees. And I've had my juice this morning, then I had a small baked potato for lunch and some kale chips, and I'm trying to up my water intake to 4 liters a day, because I'm finding that I do much better and I sleep better and I feel better when I consume more water than less. Obviously stay hydrated. There's been 1 egg from the coop. It's nice and quiet. Everybody's very happy and content. I was going to let the girls out to roam around, the grown hens, but unfortunately we spotted a fox, and that put the kibosh on that, because we don't have a completely fenced in yard. Plus fox can go right over, even if they were in a safe enclosure that had no roof coverage. So yeah, a couple of things we're deciding on what to do with the grown hens. We did find an alternative place for them to live once they are done laying eggs, because that's why we have them. We did name them so we wouldn't eat them, but they're not exactly pets. It's a weird love-hate kind of thing. I enjoy the eggs, but sometimes it's kind of a hassle to take care of, and besides, I really didn't set out to be a farmer, so there's a couple of things Polly and I need to decide. So that's what's going on. The house is wafting with the lovely scent of the chicken dish that's in the oven. Smells really good, and I'm sure in a few hours it will be nice and hearty and flavors will have developed. So we will have that for dinner tonight. And I will show you what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. But I thought I'd just show you the quick little tip about adding just the tip of the Sharpie rubbed over the letters. Makes them stand out. See you guys in a bit. So it has been 3 hours. It's not look good. And I tasted it. I add a little bit more pepper. And just before I'm ready to serve it, I think I'm going to serve it over some potatoes that we already have made. I'm going to add some parsley and maybe a little splash of red wine vinegar to give it a little bit of the acidity, because it's very, very rich. So it's going back in the oven for probably another hour or so, and we're going to eat dinner early today. Pretty excited about that. That's it, done. So I'm just going to cut up some potatoes, put them in a bowl, and serve that over it. Yum. Polly started singing, but since I can't pay royalties for that song, I couldn't let him do it on video. But he'd asked me if I had talked to my mom today. I said, yeah, I called her, and then I got a busy signal, which I thought were extinct at this point, but apparently they are not. There are a select few who still don't have call waiting on their landlines, and yeah, you hear a busy signal. It's been a while.
Oh, I guess beep, beep. Is that?
Oh, it's like this obnoxious,
beep,
like
beep.
Yeah. It's a very obnoxious sound.
Do you have to pay royalties on that beep sound?
No.
Uh-oh.
Do you hear cops?
Yeah, I do.
Pull over. Oh, rescue.
The guy's trying to go around me.
What?
Me? Really?
Some people.
I have all the balls.
Yeah, some people are just ignorant, because when you hear sirens, you need to move out of the way until you see the emergency vehicles pass by.
And when there's one, there could be more, so watch out, people.
Yeah. So someone tried to
Be
go around us.
careful with those sirens.
Yeah.
They could be dangerous.
So
that's public safety brought to you by Paul Hensel.
Yes, the PSA by Hensel.
Yeah.
So we had dinner so early tonight.
Oh my God.
That
we don't know what to do.
We have an entire evening to do stuff, so we decided to do stuff. I printed a coupon for AC More. It is $10 off a $40 or more purchase, and 1,000 bonus points if you spend $35 or more.
Yay.
And they can be used, I think, together, because one has nothing to do with the other. We'll see, because sometimes the personnel don't really know how their coupons are supposed to work, but I'll try it. I have them both. And on the off chance, I also printed off a coupon for Joann's.
Yeah, I'm going to Bob's, so...
You're going to Bob's?
Yeah, you're going to Bob's with me.
I'm going to Bob's with you?
As well, Marcus Welby.
Marcus Welby. What does Marcus Welby have to do with it? Oh, Don Pardo passed away today.
He's only 109.
He was 96.
It's close enough.
Well, 7 years. No, 7 years.
Oh, come on. I don't want to use wait for this good.
What?
Good. I don't have to wait.
Oh, you're... So we're on our way to Manchester to do some errands, and then I think Paulie wants to stop at Stop and Poop.
Yeah.
Because he needs liverwurst. Light liverwurst.
It tastes so much better than the other stuff.
Which is good, because that means your palate appreciates the light more than the regular. So you're...
Well, you be the judge. You take the taste test when you're there.
I'm not the liverwurst
you would
aficionado.
You would notice you would have to taste it right away, and you go,
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Hensel, damn it.
Okay, well, so we had a one-pot meal today, and I put it in around lunchtime, I say around 1 o'clock or so.
Yeah, it was good.
And so it slowly cooked. Well, it took me a few minutes to prep it, so you saw the prep stuff. And we had it over some of the red bliss potatoes from that Polly made yesterday, and we didn't. Well, I had kimchi fried rice yesterday, and Polly had meatloaf.
Yeah, but I didn't have meatloaf today.
No, you didn't. But we can have meatloaf sandwiches tomorrow.
Well, we got one more thing to eat in there.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of that chicken left. It was.
No, but we have one more steak thing.
Oh, the little tenderloin.
There's always something in there we gotta cook.
Well, that's because you get
I'm not cooking
obsessed with proteins.
No, somebody
and-
has to be obsessed.
I'm not.
Okay, if I wasn't obsessed with proteins, then you
Oh, what the?
Then you wouldn't
Should I
have,
stop and pick that up?
No.
Oh, is that his?
Then you wouldn't have anything to cook today for chicken cacciatore or chicken stew or whatever you called it.
I kind of made it up.
Good. Have big olives in it. And big mushrooms.
And garlic. And, well, they saw because I did it on video.
And carrots, but you couldn't find the carrots too much, too.
Holy, there's like 2 cups of carrots in there. But they're little baby carrots. That's what we
You know,
had.
Jeffrey, what's his name? From
Zakarian?
Zakarian would you know, Natasha's dish was excellent, but I couldn't find the carrots.
I'm not on Chopped. Well, who am I competing against? Myself? So, yeah, I didn't have to worry about it.
People in.
I'm going to compete against Chester and Moses.
I'll bring in, we'll just go to the Elks and see who wants to cook today.
Oh, please.
Oh, the tasteless. I mean,
Yeah, okay.
they got excellent food.
Yeah, okay.
Excellent.
We like flavor, and we like robust flavor. Actually, I think the chicken dish would have been even tastier with green olives, but I didn't have any, so I just used black olives. And the black olives, they're not quite as pungent. So next time I'll just make it with green.
Did you know that all olives are green until they're
cured?
Yeah.
Yes. I did know that.
Did you know our average human head weighs 8 pounds?
Is it 8 pounds? I thought it was 6.
I don't know. Look at the Jerry Maguire.
Oh, the little kid, the trivia kid. So yeah, we're heading to.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. It's past the yawn on the left-hand side.
Boss, so yawning on the left-hand side. Na.
Luckily, I won't have to pay anything for that because I don't think anyone could figure out what that was. So that's good. Bonus. Oh, I still have that bird poo on my windshield. Sonic Youth. Yeah, it's so early. It's too early for the half-price Sonic deals after 8.
Dang it. Ding, 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 doom, 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 doom.
Polly's just gonna sing. Oh, update on his. Should we give him an update on your leg?
It's still there.
Leg's still intact, and he's not in the hospital, which is fabulous news.
Yeah.
I made an appointment for him this morning with the wound specialist clinic, which I have to say they were really accommodating.
Cool
Gave him
people,
first
very
appointment
cool
first
people.
thing this morning, 7:45. He went, got treated. He's gonna have HBO treatment. If you want to know what that is, I'll include a link in the description below. It's really funny.
Yeah, they don't carry Cinemax
Or
the other one.
Showtime, or yeah, but they do HBO. It's a hyperbolic chamber, so he's gonna be. And to me, every time I hear that, I think of like
Michael
the
Jackson.
1950s for some reason.
Michael Jackson was
But it's supposed to help with wound care. And what's the other thing that you received? The gauze with what?
Silver nitrate.
With silver nitrate on it. But did they
expensive as
cauterize?
hell.
Did they cauterize your wound, or did they just scrape it?
Oh, they scraped it. Oh my
Oh, for
God.
tissue
If you
sample.
ever have a scraping of a wound, you know what painful is? That's pain.
Didn't they lidocaine it? Didn't they spray anything on
They
it?
did, but it's still, you can still... no, it hurt.
Okay, sorry. But
I was howling.
you were?
Yeah.
Oh.
He goes, that doesn't hurt, does it? And I just going... Yeah, Doc, it hurts.
Yeah. So that's the update on the leg. So good to hear it's not infected and he doesn't have to go in the hospital for antibiotics or have antibiotics,
Actually,
oral
I don't have
antibiotics.
cellulase anymore.
Well, that's good. So, and we had to call the cardiologist to make sure the two doctors were in agreement on the course of treatment.
He wants me to have more Lasix, and he wants me to pee. He goes, that's the only thing that's going to get the water out of your system.
Probably more than you wanted to know, but there you go. So,
Hey,
I might bring you into AC more. We'll see.
Yeah.
Well, we're back home, and just have enough time to edit so I can go read a little, and that's going to be it for me for today. Don't forget to thumbs up. It's free for you and it helps me out. And I'll have haul videos tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everyone.